Hello everyone, this is sentence completion. As you remember, we had already live lesson, but it is therefore explaining more further, and you can rewatch this one anytime when you have the question, right? Let's move on. So first of all, the type of question in listening is sentence completion. Especially it comes like this, okay? You'll be given like a 3 or 4 or 5 sentences like that, and the 1 or 2 words from each sentences is missing. For example, the first is this one, that one, second and third, and the fourth one, and one word is missing. And in this question 27 to 30, only the words at the end are like they're missing, but it's not always like that. Sometimes it can be in the middle of the sentences or in the beginning of the sentence. It depends on each test. So let me explain further. So you need to fill in the missing words from the recording. You need to hear, and one word you need to fill that recording within the one word. Gaps may be at the end or within the sentences, and they can appear in a test session. It can be in the first session, second session, or third session, or fourth session. It also depends on structure. So good strategy ensures accuracy. Now I'm going to explain it more. It is the 2 types you can see. The first one, only the missing words at the end of sentences. Yeah, but here in the Pakistan Nature Reserve, you can see this first 7 sentences, the word missing in the middle, at the end, middle, at the end. In the middle. So it doesn't mean like it's hard or easy. It's just a word that's missing. Okay, this is the strategy. First of all, you need to read the instruction carefully and note word limit. If it's like no more than 2 words, you need to write 2 words. If it's like only 1 word, you need to write only 1 word, or it can be like no more than 3 words and just a one number. You need to always make sure that you are not writing over limits, okay? Just the 2 words, and look at the sentences and understand them. You need to look at the sentences, and you need to understand what is asking for. For example, Pakistan is a good place for seeing a rare something all around round. So it's like Pakistan is a good place to seeing rare something. Yani Pakistan дегеніміз сирек кездесетін бірдеңені көруге жақсы жер жыл бойына. So it's like you need to understand each sentences, and you need to predict type of word you will hear: noun, verb, adjective, or number. For example, here, Pakistan is a good place for seeing a rare. It should be here noun, because why? Because the rare it's сирек деген мағынаны білдіреді. It is adjective, so adjective will need to get noun, so that's why it's noun. So you need to always predict. So unusual is noun, because adjective and noun learn about is noun. Yeah, we learn about something, and the part of also the it means also noun. So you need to always predict. Try to guess the word if you can. Sometimes you can predict. For example, let's look at this tense question, because it's easy to predict something. Part of something has been made suitable for swimming. Yani бірдеңенің бөлігі жүзуге ыңғайландырылып жасалынған. So what? It can be something like lake, river, or pond, right? It depends on situation. You can just predict if you can. If you're not, you cannot. It's okay. So you need to listen carefully and fill in the gaps with the correct answer. And the next one is check spelling. And to check spelling, is very important in any IELTS listening task, and then make sure that each sentence is grammatically correct. So if you write here, note. It's like if you not like write here not noun but like adjective, is going to be adjective. It's going to be incorrect because it requires noun, and then you need to write noun. Just the noun, it means noun, nothing else, because the sentence should be accurate, яғни сөйлем оқыған кезде түсінікті болу керек. Біз грамматикалық қателіктер жасамау керекпіз сөйлем құрастырғанда. So that's why it's very important. So now I'm going to do, we already discussed about this one. So as you remember, a great deal, yeah. Бірінші сұраққа келетін болсақ, the first one here. First, I already talked about this one. Okay, important information. Okay, important information. Read the instruction. Always make sure that you read the instruction very carefully and don't override, like over limit. Don't write over limit. So always make sure that you note it in the answer order. So it means 27th comes first, 28th comes next one. So it's a step by step, yeah, like that. It's very important. It's easy peasy to follow. Predict the answer. We already talked about this one. So next one, it is this one, right? It is synonyms and the paraphrasing. For example, let me just play this.
The other thing I wanted to ask you was, did you find it hard studying with the Open University?
You mean because you're studying on your own most of the time? Well, it took me a while to get used to it. I found I needed to maintain a high level of motivation because it's so different from school. There's no one saying, why haven't you written your assignment yet? And that sort of thing.
Oh, dear.
You'll learn it, Paul. Another thing was that I got very good at time management because I had to fit time for studying around a full-time job.
Well, I'm hoping to change to working part-time, so that'll help.
What makes it easier is that the degree is made up of modules, so you can take time off between them if you need to. It isn't like a traditional 3 or 4 year course where you've got to do the whole thing of it in one go.
Oh, that's good, because I'd like to spend 6 months traveling next year.
It's all right for some. Then, even though you're mostly studying at home, remember you've got tutors to help you. And from time to time, there are summer schools. They usually last a week. They're great because you meet all the other people struggling with the same things as you. I've made some really good friends that way.
Sounds good. So how do I...
So first of all, it was a great deal of motivation, right? Now I'm going to show something. So next one, improved time management, yeah. Next one, modules. Next one, summer school. So first of all, we need to make sure no more than 2 words. Yeah, everything is good. And the next one is a great deal of motivation. Yeah, it required noun. It's noun now. Rachel's, it's noun. Yeah, it's noun. In modules, yeah, it's noun. At school, yeah, grammatical is correct. So first of all, let me just show this one. Yeah, here. Look at this. This is the transcript. Okay. Now we're going to I'm going to show very important stuff. First of all, the first question, first answer is here, right? Studying with the Open University demanded a great deal of motivation, yeah. And look at this. Well, it took me a while to get used to. Маған үйреніп кетуге біраз уақыт керек болды. I found I needed to maintain a high level of motivation. Мен түсіндім, маған өзімнің мотивациямның жоғары мотивациямды ұстап тұру керек болды. Because it's different from school. Яғни университетте оқу, Open University'де оқу high motivation көрсетіп тұрды. Көрдіңіздер ма? Demanded, I needed to maintain, мына жердегі нәрсе, I needed to maintain, сосын demanded деген нәрсе екеуі бір-біріне не болып тұр? Екеуі бір-біріне paraphrasing болып тұр. Значит, сіздер не жаққа аласыздар? Keyword in the question statement не деп жазылып тұр да? maintain. Ой. Needed to maintain. But in a question, in a listening, you get наоборот болып кетті, guys. Наоборот болып кетті. In a question, it's demanded кетті. Мына жақта needed to maintain болды. So as you can see here, it's like paraphrasing. You don't never hear demanded. You always hear paraphrased word. Always, you will not always read, or you will not always listen what you read. яғни всегда өзіңіздің оқыған сұрақтарыңыз сол сияқты келмейді. Paraphrase келеді. Екінші нәрсе кетейік. Екінші сұрақта studying and working at the same time improved Rachel's time management skill. Okay, it's here. Time management skill. So here, look at this. Another thing that I got very good at time management because I had to fit time for studying round full time деп тұр. Енді қараңыздар, именно осы жерде айтып тұр. I need to fit time for studying round at full time. Яғни мен full time jobтың айналасында өзімнің оқымды жұмыс сыйдыруым керек болды, сыйдыруым керек болды. Байқасаңыздар, studying and working деп тұрған жоқ бұл жерде. Yeah, studying келіп тұр, бірақ full time job деп тұр, working деп тұрған жоқ. Көрдіңіздер ма, қалай келіп тұр? Міне, full time job, working деп келді. Full time job деп айтылып жатыр. Good. And the next one, modules деген келейік. Modulesға келейік. What makes it easier is the degree is made of modules. So you can take time off between them if you need to. So look at this. It was helpful that course was structured in modules. Енді қарайық, сөздерді мен бүйтіп белгілеймін. Сармен белгілеймін. It was helpful. Қалай келіп тұр бізде? What make it easier? Не жасайды? Осы екі біріне не келеді? Paraphrased words. Next one. Look at this. Modules. Неме келді? Make up modules болып келді ғой. Ой, modules деп ғой, guys. Made up келіп тұр. Was structured деп келіп тұр. Degree. Here. Degree is the course. Okay? It comes like that. And you need to write it here. I'm not going to write. You need to write like that. The next one. She enjoyed meeting with other students at summer school. Let's read here. Even though you are mostly studying at home, remember you got tutors to help you. And from the time, there are summer schools. Yani, there are summer schools in Najabilit. They usually last a week. They're great because you meet the other people struggling the same things as you. And it made some really good friends. I've made some really good friends that way. Yani summer school. Иногда байқасаңыздар, бірінші жауап келеді, и потом жаңағыдай meeting, arousal деген сияқты сұрақ келіп жатыр, көрдіңіздер ма? I already made some really good friends that way. Мына жерде тоже айтып жатыр солай. Бір жатқан кезде, иногда сіздерге тоже кесін жасау керек. Атқа не келеді? Мен аттың не келетіне қарап, осы ат дегенге ойландым. Мен ойландым жаңағыдай бір какой-то жер. Сондықтан мен жердің атын естіген кезде, типа құлағымды ашып отырдым да. Солай талсаңыздар болады. Всегда былай істейсіздер. Всегда солай істейсіздер. Paraphrasing қалай, то есть сұрақта қалай келді, жауапта қалай келеді. Сұрақта қалай келді, и жаңағыдай listeningта қалай келді. Солай всегда жасайсыздар жаңағыдай. Сұрақта қалай келеді жаңағы сөз, ал listeningта қалай келеді. Readingта да солай жасайсыздар всегда. Потому что now paraphrasing сіздерге всегда көмектесетін болады. Okay? And it should be grammatically correct. I already talked about this one. Грамматикалық сөзбен дұрыс келу керек. Егер де мен мына жерге, допустим, былай өшірсең. Допустим, мен мына жерге алатын болсам, жазатын болсам, motivating деп жазатын болса, motivationның орнына, онда ол қате. Потому что motivating это дұрыс емес. Time management'тен қарағанда time какой-то бір manageable деп жазатын болсам, manageable қате болады. Потому что маған не керек? Noun керек. Это очень важно. Okay, this is the reflection for everything. Reflection бәрін жасап қойдық. Потому что мен бәрін түсіндіріп қойдым. Жаңағы синонимдарды жасап қоямыз осылай. Yeah, a great sale, it comes high level. So this is the reflection. You can just rate. This is the reflection. This is the reflection. It's very important to always make sure that you are doing reflection in every question and doing right reflection like that. You need to always write here. You need to always write reflection, and after that you need to identify paraphrasing. Okay, it's very important. So thank you for listening and watching. As you remember, we already talked about this one before, so that's why I think it was helpful for you one more time, and you can rewatch it. Thank you for joining. Bye bye.